Hi parents, welcome to Virtual Open House. We're going to go through a PowerPoint together. I am also sending this PowerPoint home with you for you to read and view and keep for your records in case you have any questions. Alright, so this is just an all about me. This is my 12th year of teaching. It's my 11th year in first grade. First grade is absolutely my favorite grade to teach. I have a son in kindergarten at Lake this year. I love Disney World, like you can see in my picture. I also went to Lake when I was a student from kindergarten to 8th grade, so I love this school. And also at the bottom it just says I encourage you to not hesitate or let me know if you have any concerns. You can email me or Remind. Remind is easier because it goes to my phone, so I'm usually a little quicker with that. And if you haven't joined Remind yet, on the next slide right here, it gives you my class code, also coming home with you. Please join Remind. I send lots of important information through Remind throughout the year. And it's a way for you to text me if you ever need me. Alright, so we'll start with the rules. Same rules as usual. Raise your hand to speak. Raise your hand to leave your seat. Follow directions quickly. Make smart choices. Keep hands, feet, and objects to yourself. So this is what I use for conduct in my class. Every day your child starts off with an A+, and that means their clip's in the basket. Once it goes to blue, that's a warning, and that's an A-. If they break another rule, B, C, D, all the way down to an F. Please sign your child's conduct calendar nightly. It's very important that you signed it and you reward or discipline accordingly. Also, please reinforce the importance of good conduct in school to ensure learning is successful and also safe this year. And how we start our day. So we come in, we eat breakfast. Students do eat breakfast in our classroom. We do eat lunch in the cafeteria, but breakfast is in our classroom. I would like to stress that if your child is a car rider, please get them here on time. You need to get them here early so that they can eat breakfast. Then your child checks their binder for anything that needs to be turned in to me in the mailbox section. Please make sure your child knows if there is something in the mailbox section. I don't check it. That is their responsibility to let me know that they have something to turn in. I also will check homework in the morning, and students begin their day by first doing their journal, and then we usually have a morning work activity. And here is our schedule. We have interventions in the morning. Those are for students who need a little extra help. That's when the other kids are doing their journal. Then we do math, skills, recess, comprehension block. We switch from guidebooks some weeks and then social living some weeks. Guided reading at the end of the day, that's usually when we also do center time. And then enrichment is at the very end of the day at 2:15. And enrichment consists of art, music, and PE. Alright, so the reading, the most important thing if you can get anything from this is this. The most important thing you need to do is read with your child. It is the best way for a first grader to be successful. This is how your child will gain fluency. Fluent readers is our absolute main goal in first grade. And the only way to be a fluent reader is to read often. Also, please ensure your child is studying their sight words every night. These words come home in a Ziploc in their sight word pocket of their binder. They also need to be brought to school because we also do lots with our sight words in class. There was also a list of kindergarten sight words that went home. Your child is responsible for reading those kindergarten sight words, and you will see them on our test. I do use Epic in class, and my class code is right there if you would like to use Epic at home as well. It is an online library where students can read books online. Alright, math. So we start our day with math. Each day your child will complete a problem set in class. The problem set will come home in the Keep at Home section of your child's binder, and it's just to help you get their homework done. Your homework workbook needs to stay in your child's book sack. In order to make it easier, just send your child's homework to school in their homework section of their binder. It's kind of taken a while to find the page in their workbook. So tear it out and send it to class, and I'll check it in the morning. If you ever have a problem with homework and your child's confused, just circle it real big, write me a note, and I don't mind going over that with them. You will find the math homework assignment on the newsletter under homework. Speaking of homework, the most important homework in first grade, again, is reading, reading, reading. I cannot stress enough how important it is for your child to read at home every night. you will have skills homework in the binder, and that's a little story that will come home, and it's for your child to read, and there'll be comprehension questions attached for your child to answer. This does need to be returned to school to be completed. I will check it. Now, these stories are considered grade level text, which means your child should be able to read them independently and fluently. Your child shouldn't be sounding words out when they're reading these texts if they're working on their fluency. If your child is still doing that, it's definitely fine, but continue to read those stories. Keep them at home. Continue to read them, because fluency is built by practice. Not quite yet, but soon. We will also have spelling words in a few months, and those spelling words will cover phonics skills learned in class, so that's something else you can work and study at home. And this is just our grading scale. I know first grade is the first time these students have tests. So here's our grading scale for you to view. 7 grades will be averaged each 9 weeks. For now, only math and reading are graded, so that's all you'll see in their take-home test folder for now. But eventually, after Christmas, social living and writing will also be graded. And these are just a few things I wanted to make sure I told you. Test folders come home usually once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks whenever the tests are ready and graded. They come home. Please go over your child's test paper, sign, and return the folder to school the following day. And please return the test folders. I do have to keep all of them on file in my class for at least a year. Also, newsletters go home on Mondays. Please watch newsletters for test dates. They change weekly, and your math homework assignment will also be on the newsletter. These are found in the front of your child's binder. This is pretty important. Please ensure your child's keep at home divider is cleaned out each night. It gets really, really busy in the binder if they don't clean out their keep at home, so please help them with that. Also, if you would ever like to help our class, we can't have many volunteers right now, unfortunately, but we always need candy, so that's a way to help out. I reward candy for good behavior daily. We are the candy class, and the students really look forward to getting a reward at the end of the day for their good behavior. So that's something if you could send candy. It does need to be individually wrapped. Some other things you can donate to our class are white cardstock, colored copy paper, colored cardstock, and baby wipes. A few reminders to go over. Please send earbuds or headphones to school for your child to use during computer time. We do not share earbuds, headphones, or computers. Also, if you like, this is not necessary, but you can send a color book for rainy day recess. It just gives them kids something to do. We do Play-Doh at recess, but a lot of them like to color in their color books. Also, don't forget to send a water bottle to school. Water fountains are not available. They're not even turned on. Please send a water bottle to school. Your child can fill their water bottle up anytime throughout the day that they need to. Also, send a snack with your child to eat at recess. We don't go to lunch until 12:10, and the students are usually pretty hungry by then. So we have a snack about 10:45 during our recess. We go out a little early for a little snack, so please send a snack. Also, if you want to send your child their own sanitizer, they can absolutely use that in class. And I will end, it's a little gift for you from me, and it's just simply to thank your child for working so hard. Your child is working so hard in first grade. I hope you enjoy a little surprise from your child's very first day of school in first grade this year. This is a way to display all of their hard work they will continue to do in first grade. And there's a little note with a magnet, and it just says, "Here is a magnet for my very first day so that my magnificent first grade work can always be on display." That way you can put it on your fridge, you can change it out throughout the year, and you can really watch how much your child is truly going to grow in first grade. And I would just like to close with this. This is a school supply list that didn't go home, but it's something I found, and I think it's pretty important. It just says for this year, some things that we could all use, myself included, the kids, parents, everyone. It just says patience, flexibility, definitely some deep breaths, calmness, humor, cooperation, encouragement, positivity, understanding, compassion, respect, and kindness. This is proven to be another interesting, difficult year possibly, but if we have all of these on our school supply list and we work together, I truly believe it can still be a wonderful year. I am so happy to be your child's teacher this year. Please let me know if there's anything you ever need. I'm always available. And thank you for watching our open house. Hopefully I'll get to see you soon. Have a good evening. Thank you. Bye.